I was born in the later parts of 1970. I don't know exactly my birthday when I was born. My dad was in prison. And then my mom and my older brother, we traveled from our particular village, both sought into the refugee camp. And during that journey, my brother died, and my mother gave birth to another brother of mine who also passed away in the Thai refugee camp there. And my father met us later on in the refugee camp, and so we went from the refugee camp in Thailand to the refugee camp in Mataang, the Philippines. We were there for a few months because we were being prepared to come to America. We came here, we lived with my aunt, and so we lived with them for a few years. We were able to get on our own feet. And my parents at that time, myself, we didn't know the Lord. None of us knew Christ. We were still recovering from the war. My dad was getting a job, my mother was getting adjusted, and they've had a few other kids along the way. There's 5 of us now here in America, and we lost 2 on the journey. I think the tragedy has really taught me a lot about life and about being compassionate towards those who hurt. That's why I'm passionate about Southeast Asians. You know, I know what it means to lose family. I know what it means to just to live in pain, you know. You know, Christ really impacted our family. You know, it healed my father's broken heart. So it's healed a lot, you know, in our family.
First, I had to thank the United States to allow my family to live in here, you know. And after that, I received God.
Long Beach has the largest Cambodian community outside of Phnom Penh, which is the capital city of Cambodia. We have, from the greater Long Beach, about 50 to 60,000 Cambodians. I've been very much involved in my local church and connecting with other churches to really see young people come to Christ, come to know Christ, and to grow in Christ. It was just a passion of mine.
Why has God brought 18 million people of Asian descent to America? We have an answer to that. Our answer is He brought them so that they can know Christ, and we can help them to be disciples of Christ, and then we can help them go back into their countries, into their family networks, into their natural networks.
So the thing is with Cambodians is, oh, he has my blood, you know, I trust him, or I trust her. So it's important that families are able to present the gospel to their families, because that's when they're able to open up and release their guard.
And so God just began to really develop this heart for Cambodia and going back and sharing Christ with our relatives.
Ken asked me about a year ago whether or not I would like to do this trip, you know, and I thought about it, and I think it was, personally I thought it was the right time for me.
And with Ken and his crew, they went back to Cambodia to spend time with their family, to show their family that they love them, that they have the same blood, and they're following Jesus because of this.
Because I went on the last trip, I came back and told my dad said, you know, you have more family than who you saw in the different villages. There are my families you haven't seen yet. And so that's the reason why I wanted to go back, and plus my dad wanted to go as well.
I want to tell the people about how good Jesus is, you know. That's why I decided to go back to Cambodia. Yeah.
Getting reconnected with the people you love is definitely important. Showing them that there's something different about you on a face level, that's important. Loving them.
With the Navigators is I'm a liaison into Southeast Asia, taking short-term missions there, helping folks fully remap their whole family tree, whether it's in Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam, or other countries, being able to help folks to really go back to these countries, to see their family, to share the love of Jesus with their family.
And not only their family, but their family has friends, natural networks. And to see the gospel flow from here, oh my goodness. I mean, I could get kind of excited about that.
The mentors I've had in my life, people who are very mission-minded, who have really opened my eyes to missions, people who have given me the opportunity to serve, like Bob Buchanan, you know, Tom Steers and some of these other guys who really invested time into me, really saw that God could use me in the ministry.